Chris, you sung the hook on Iesha.
Yes, sir.
Was that a lot of pressure? How many takes did you do in a booth? I've seen niggas who
man.
rap do 50 takes. Let me find out you a 50 take nigga.
It took a little while, you know what I'm saying? Like actually, it was all kind of new for us, you know what I'm saying? I think Boys and Men kind of like demoed the joint before I actually did it, but once I put the sauce on it, you know,
Right.
man, the rest was history, you know. It's platinum, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. Damn, I thought that was a heavy revelation, man. Sitting here doing this interview and you revealed to me that was actually you. It sound like it, you niggas are so small. It sound like all y'all was singing the hook, but
Right.
yeah, man. Who wrote the song?
I believe Michael Bivins along with Dallas. Dallas produced the track.
Mhm.
I think he did a little writing. K. Wells, Mike, and I think it was somebody else.
I think so too. I can't really.
Somebody else wrote the raps,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, along with Mike.
Was it an actual Iesha?
It was though. Serious business. It was a
Right.
real Iesha. Yep. In Old Town Villa. Aisha, light skin, Mark Hackney and them cousin.
Right.
She was a real person.
She was a real
She was
person.
a real
The song
person.
was
The
named
song
after
was named
her.
after her. Yeah.
But it wasn't the girl that was in the video.
Right.
A lot of people think.
So
it
was the
her.
real Iesha? Was she cute?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
she was
yeah.
bad.
She was older than us though.
Yeah.
She was a lot older than us. Well, she probably was about 18, 19.
Yeah.
She was
She was like in
fine.
high school. She was bad.
Oh man,
You
bad.
gotta find her,
I don't even know
man.
her. I forgot her name.
I forgot her name too.
I think they was from Boston too, though. Like
Yeah,
her
they
sister.
was from Boston. Mark Cathy. I know who know Jazz. We're gonna have to get with Jazz and find her.
Right.
We looking for the real Iesha, my nigga. The legend of Iesha.
Oh yeah.
This is major league fucking media right here. Vlad ain't got this shit, my nigga. Straight up. Iesha was a real person. She had to been a red bone. Them the only ones
yeah.
niggas make music.
Yeah.
Only type of chicks niggas make
She was a
songs
red
about is red bones, my nigga.
She was red. She was hood though too. She was so pretty though. I remember her face. Like.
What
yeah.
part of the city was she from?
She was in College
She
Park,
was in
but
our,
she
she
was
stayed in
from
our
somewhere
neighborhood.
else.
She's from Boston, but they stayed in the same apartment complex
Yeah.
as I did.
No doubt.
Old Town Villa.
No doubt.
Yep.
No doubt. It's been a pleasure, my nigga. Y'all did this shit to death.
Well, thank you. My
There ain't
brother.
no Ro.
Yeah.
Tell me how much money you spent at Walters, my nigga.
Man, I really can't really recall because like when we was rolling, like everybody was getting like 3 pair and there's 6 of us. So
Right.
you know, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Give my viewers some history on Walters, Chris, as we signing out.
If you don't know about Walters, you can never understand the history of Atlanta. Like Walters is so much a part of Atlanta.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Walt. Cause
He
like
just passed away recently.
Yeah, it like people is into the high end red bottoms and all that stuff now, but you still gotta go hit Walt when you in the city.
Word. Walters. Yeah, legendary sneaker store.
Oh yeah.
My last question, I know I did said this already. What was it like to watch Outkast blow up? Where was y'all at when that first album came out?
Man, I ain't even
Southern
gonna lie.
playalistic
We was in the
Cadillac
hood.
funky
Bruh,
music.
I'm gonna tell you serious business. Like what we was doing was dope. What Chris Cross was doing was dope. But when Outkast came out, man, and you put that CD in, they was talking about Old National College Park, East Point. You hearing that shit on the record, you like, wait a minute.
You really did. If you weren't from Atlanta, you really couldn't understand what they was even
you
talking
really
about.
couldn't,
You know
like-
what I'm saying? You have to be here to understand what
to
Outkast
really
is talking
get
about.
it, like they was talking the slang and talking
They was
like
talking about the red dirt.
Hamilton Road and Headland and DeLoe, like
Yeah.
you know, like I guess it would be like when Jay-Z and them be talking about Brooklyn and wherever they from and what got going on, but when that first Outkast came out, it was like, boy,
They changed the game.
they made Atlanta.
They
They
definitely
made
put
it,
y'all on the
you know what I'm
map.
saying? Like, cause at first we was like, you always had Atlanta. Let me take you back right quick, Gully. You always had people that came before Outkast, like Kilo, Raheem the Dream,
Right.
the Hard Boys, that straight from Atlanta now, and these was, you know, made strictly Atlanta music. But when Outkast came, they just took it to the top, man. That's when Atlanta hip hop really started getting respect with Outkast.
Word.
Yeah.
Tell me about the BMF era.
You know what, man? It was just so much going on, man. You know, and there was a lot of people that was like caught up in their bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to BMF. But they had the billboards in the city, but they weren't the first ones to do that in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It was some cats before them that was doing that. But you know, they did it so big that the the forefathers of the city, they get overshined by the BMF movement because them niggas was doing it major.
Right.
Like you couldn't have no girlfriend when they was doing their thing.
Was they swooping down, man?
All you heard was stories about BMF when they was here. Like I never really I encountered one situation with those guys, but you hear so many stories, you know, before you even encounter a situation with them. Like they was doing this and they was doing that, so they had all this hype and this myth about them. Like damn, like who is these guys? And I happened to be with K Wells one day out at Justin's in Buckhead,
Right.
and I happened to see Big Meech for the first time. I remember him walking in. And it was like just like a presence that he carried with himself. Like you just like damn, like you know what I'm saying, like a god kind of presence. When he walked in, and I think he was celebrating of getting off of house arrest at that time. But like it was just dope, and I was like, oh, this is who it is. I remember seeing all these cars outside. You know what I'm saying? They had Lambos, Rovers, Porsches, all this. I'm like, damn, like who was these guys? And I remember somebody telling me like these like the biggest ever to ever do it. And I was like.
So Harlem, man. Harlem. I be in Harlem, man. The only thing moving, man. Keeping the game up. 40th. Harlem.